Kevin, you good?
Yep. Yeah.
We're good. Open up for questions.
Coach, the fact you're playing UAB, the team that beat you in the regular season and the tournament, does it add any special ingredients?
Nah, we want to leave that in last year. That was last year's team. You know, they're a good basketball team, so that's why we want to win it. You know, they're a good team. They're on a run right now. I think they've won 6 out of their last 7. They're playing some good basketball right now.
Coach, what is the status on Corey Walker Jr.? We noticed we haven't seen him in a
Yeah,
while.
Corey's suspended for conduct detrimental to the team, so
Okay.
he'll be away for a little
No
while.
problem. And then on another note, what is something that the team really needs to work on competing in the conference going forward, or is there a few things that you've noticed?
Yeah, it's just learning how to close out games. You know, I thought we did a really good job of in that second half of pushing the lead out to 9, and I thought we relaxed a little bit. You know, about midway of the half, and like you have to understand, you know, sometimes one play can trigger another team and get them on a run, especially when you're on the road. So, you know, we just have to learn to take care of the basketball down the stretch, and then be a little better decision making down the stretch as well.
Coach, you had some new pieces this year coming in. You're in a new role.
Right.
Obviously, y'all had to cope with something unexpected.
Right.
First couple months, was it just a matter of you guys finding yourselves, congealing as a team?
Yeah, and I've told this to a lot of different people. I said with so many new faces, even if Amir was here, it still would have taken us some time to kind of get used to playing with each other. Mainly because a lot of the returners, they're in different roles too. So it takes them a while to get adjusted. Like Jaden Reed didn't have the ball in his hands as much last year.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of need him to have it a little more this year. So it's just we had to have games under our belt. Practice time. Our practice times. Sparing. Early on. So now that we've got more practice time, got more games on our belt, I thought the guys have done a great job of accepting their roles.
Kind of, I don't know if you agree, seems like a lot of parallels to last year. You struggled, had some hiccups in non-conference play, then kind of caught fire like you are now. Do you see that?
Yeah, I can feel it. I just think the guys they've done such a great job with coming back and working and trying to fix what we need to fix, and that was just like last year.
Yeah.
We got off to a hot start, and then we had a couple bumps in the road, and man, we got the conference, and I think we won our first one against Temple here, and then lost at UAB in a close one, and I mean the rest is history.
Yeah.
So we're hoping we can put together something like that, but it starts with everyday habits. And that's what I was telling the guys. Like, everything that we want to accomplish is still in front of us. So we just got to take it one day at a time, make sure we get 1% better each day.
Coach, tomorrow night, I guess the women, or tonight, tomorrow night, the cars,
Yep.
autism awareness, and just what is it like using a platform just to promote certain causes that some people might not know anything about, like the CARD?
Right. No, it's great because I hope you guys saw the piece on Miss Barb, and man, love that woman to death. She keeps me organized. She's probably helping. This beard is probably not fully gray because of her. She keep everything organized. So I'm it's a special game for me for her. And so that's why it's a little more for me just because of her. And she's been so good for me from day one. So, definitely, hoping that we can help spread some awareness to autism and, and do this for her.
I know it was last year, but I just got to ask this.
Yeah.
Did what Landon and generally UAB did against you guys inside sort of lead to the fact that, hey, we need to get a guy like Jamil and beef up a little bit? Is that part of it?
Yeah, that was some of it, because I felt like we were able to play a lot of different styles, but that one, that was a struggle because they're so physical inside. Last year's team, they were so physical inside with Davis, which was a really big body, and then you had Lindenborg as well. So they're a little different this year. They try to go a little more skilled. They still try to get you on the glass, and that's where they're good. But now it's taking their post play away. They do have a guy off the bench that can come in and duck in like Davis did for them. But Lindenborg is different. They move him around so much. They don't necessarily post him up a lot. like, man, he's more perimeter oriented. So like he's a driver right now, and like everything that he's getting is not necessarily post touches. It's more driving, and then if you do a good job of cutting them off, he may turn it into a post up then. But yes, that was the reason for us going to get a guy like Jamil because of their size.
Coach? No, go ahead.
I just one more thing about the play by CJ, the MJ comparisons. Have you seen anything like that from him?
Yes. Man, I told people early on, I said, man, you're in for a treat with C.J. Brown because, you know, C.J. went to high school in Kennesaw, and so we saw him a lot. And, man, he would make plays, and you're going, wow. You know, and you look at him, you don't think he can do it, and then all of a sudden he takes off, and you're going, whoa, it's a different level. So, but, man, he's done some stuff in practice and some stuff in Spain. So, like, I'm sure he'll have some more here in the future.
Coach, with classes back in session,
Mhm.
students back on campus, can you just talk about the importance of Solo Rodeo coming up, you know, this weekend, tomorrow, and all that?
Tonight.
Tonight.
Let's celebrate the women tonight. But no, that was. I don't think people realize how much of a factor that was for us last year in our run. Like that crowd was a different level, and like I've been to a lot of SEC arenas and all these high major and Power 5, Power 4 places, and man, I'm telling you that atmosphere last year was second to none. Like when we got on that stretch where we sold about 4 in a row out. Man, unreal. You could barely hear yourself talk over on the sideline. So it's super important. I hope we get the turnout that these guys deserve. They've been hard at it for a while now, and man, I think these guys deserve a pretty good crowd to come and play in front of them on tomorrow night.
Do the players look forward to Solo Rodeo being there too?
I think they do too. I think when you see those guys go around and shake hands after the games, they genuinely love the support that these fans have given them. You know, and I don't want to take anything away from the crowds that we had over the break. Those were great too. But now that we have the students back on, man, we wanted to take it up another level.
Collectively, y'all have been shooting very well lately. Is it just a matter of wise shot selection?
That's a big part of it. Playing the right way, and then two, you know, when you're off, when you're not in school, your care is different. So you're allowed to have a little more time with them. So, like, man, we would love to get those guys in for practice earlier in the day, and then, man, get them back later on, you know, at night with a coach or a GA and get some extra shots up. So we were able to do that. I thought we really took advantage of that opportunity. But these guys have done a great job, even last semester, man, of getting in the gym, getting extra work in. I think our GAs, our managers, you know, our assistant coaches, man, they've all done a great job of, you know, getting those guys in and getting some work in. But we always talk about this too, like the stuff that we teach with our shooting is different from a lot of people. And so it normally takes a while for the new guys to get adjusted to it. And this is usually around the time where you see a jump. So it's a combination of, you know, those guys doing a great job of getting extra work and then, like I said, just reps.
Not asking for an MVP, but I know everybody talks about Jamil and Jaden and Kobe to some degree. Is Quincy kind of like an unsung hero on the team right now?
Yes, man. Quincy's he's come in and done a great job. Like he's tried to be a leader. You know, his effort, man, his voice every day in practice. And then his play, like he's been as solid as they come, and you know we knew what we were getting when we got him, and we all felt like we got a steal, and I think we see now we did.
How would you assess the leadership on the team? Has it been ebbs and flows of guys stepping up here and there? I mean, last year maybe it was a little more clear cut with CY and kind of it all flowed through.
It's been there, and I think, but it's been by more guys. Last year it was primarily young blood, but this year we've had a multitude of guys that stepped up and you know had positive things to say, and I think Brandon Stroud's done his best job to date. Case and Jennings has been unbelievable, but then you have guys like JR, and he's still a sophomore. He's figuring it out, but he's been better. Kobe Knox, in his own way, he's not a very vocal guy, but but man, he'll back it up with his effort. And then it's Jamil every now and then when he gets comfortable, man, he'll have some positive things to say. So it's been a lot of different guys step up in that area, but it's mainly been, Brandon, Case and Jennings, Kobe, Jaden, and like I said, with Q as well.
Anything else for Coach? Thanks, everybody.
Appreciate you guys coming out. Thank you. Yes, sir.